Yo, what is up guys? Welcome back. On the screen you can see that in fact this thumbnail was not clickbait. I actually did take this trade. All the executions are shown. We have entry here on Tuesday, the day of election, and then partials here, as well as these two partials as well. Right now I'm still in this position, but the majority of it is taken off and I don't really care. Stop is rolled above break even, so we chillin'. Okay, so with that being said, let's get started and let me show you guys how I was able to find my setup. Okay, so this trade was done through the election week, so let's go back to before the election week when I was doing my analysis, and I'm just gonna kind of outline to you guys what I was really looking. So when we hop onto a 4-hour chart, we can see that the week before the election we are here, and I also noticed that we're also very close to this swing high, and this swing high is significant because it is the previous all-time high of Nasdaq. So if we look left, there's no other high that was higher than this one. So instantly I see that we have a swing high that we're kind of close to, and at this time it's still undecided whether or not Trump or Kamala is gonna win. But I was trading with the mindset that once the election takes place and once we have a winner, that winner, or it doesn't matter who wins, all it matters is this excitement is going to push the markets up higher, targeting this high as well as this high outlined before, pushing the market higher into an all-time high. And again, the reason for that is just because we're already very close to this high, so I see it as a way of the market makers and the hedge funds to kind of push it up and create a new high. Okay, now we have bias. Let's look at entry. And also, I've also made a video outlining my analysis and my bias for Nasdaq before the election happened, so you know that what I'm saying is not hindsight. I actually did have the same idea and analysis a week ago. So let's hop on to a 15-minute chart, and the entry was on Tuesday, so I'll be looking at Tuesday's trading session. So Tuesday, we're trading. It is 9 o'clock. We're kind of interested in the market now. The New York Open has happened at 8:30, and now we're just waiting for the equity at 9:30. So right now on the screen, we see these equal lows, which means that there's sell side beneath them. But we also see there's nice and kind of more relevant highs. So there's this kind of the swing high as well as these three swing highs. So there's a lot more buy side liquidity than there are sell side liquidity, because these swing highs are much bigger, they're much more noticeable than these small equal lows. Okay, so now I'm looking, I know that I kind of want to go long, take longs, but I need to find a nice entry. And for entries, I usually like to wait until equity, and if nothing happens at equity, I would go in at 10 o'clock, just half an hour after equity. And the reason for that is that half an hour would usually be manipulation. Not all the time, but sometimes. And if it just so happens to be one of the times where we hit manipulation, then it would be nice for me to end. Okay, we're playing, and we have a massive spike up at 9:30. And right now I'm thinking I'll kind of miss the move, right? All the targets outlined was already hit. Shorter term targets, not overall targets for the week. So this has been hit, as well as these highs. However, there's more highs above. So these ones are significant. We have kind of triple high as well as these two. So again, there's just more liquidity at this level, right? A lot of retail traders trading this, having shorts and thinking that, oh, well, it's a double top, it must be strong. And then all their stop losses are at this. And that's the reason why there's liquidity. Okay, now I'm looking at this, I'm not in yet, and I don't want to push it, I don't want to rush. So I kind of just wait and see if there's enough retracement for me to enter. And I wait until 10 o'clock, and we really don't get much retracement. So when I say 10 o'clock, 9:30 to 10, we expect manipulation. That also means retracement, or a pseudo move, a fake move into the opposite direction of bias. So that doesn't really apply today, and we'll just be entering regularly. So right now it's 10. I really don't see an area where I can enter. If I buy right now, it's kind of a FOMO buy. I don't really like that. So I'm gonna go on to a higher time frame. Okay, so on a larger time frame, we have a 15-minute gap, and this is a 15-minute chart, by the way. So this to me is an area of retracement. We could possibly retrace into here. We also see another gap being created here, but I personally think that since it is election week and Tuesday was the day of the election, we might not actually retrace this. So I'm gonna hop back onto a minute chart, and the trade now would be to have my limit order here and my stop loss all the way down here. And this might seem like a wide stop loss, but we really do have to consider that it is election week and our targets are very high. So it's fine that our stop loss is kind of wide. We just also have to account for the volatility that the market has. Okay, so right now this would be the limit order, and I'm gonna play, see what price does. We do end up hitting it. Kind of gets a little bit into drawdown, but overall we get hit, barely any drawdown. And on a 15-minute chart, this trade was very, very nice, and it kind of ran very, very quickly into our targets. So again, our targets would be here, which is the all-time high of NASDAQ. Okay, so once we hit this, we made an all-time high. I decided to take off some of the position, roll my stop to break even, and kind of just let it run. I really didn't know how much further higher we're gonna go, and I just let it sit for the week, and I took off the rest on Monday of the next week. Right, so that was the trade. Again, you can see the executions on TradingView. This was actually taken. I hope this video provided some insight for you guys on how to read high impact news and to navigate through, such a big event of the year, right? Election. So with that being said, I hope you guys all have a good day and to stay safe while trading.